What's going on, motherfuckers? Let's see what we got. Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
All right. You know what? That's what I was thinking too. He wants me or something. There's something fucking wrong with him. You don't need my Addy, and no, it isn't my Addy. You know, come on down. Just walk up to a random house in Texas. Probably be the last thing you'd ever do, which is absolutely a fact for this guy. This dude is fucking obsessed with me. Like I guess I'll just have to go ahead and block him then. You know, hide user from channel. I mean, you give me no choice to tell you the truth. You sit here and you've harassed me and harassed me and oh, okay. I just got a message. Hold on. From behind, well, in front of the scenes and behind the scenes from old Suzuki. Hold up. Let's see. There you go. There's a link. All right. This dude is all over my shit. I don't know what his deal is. I don't even know this guy. I don't want to know this guy. And I'm not sure what I've done to get his attention exactly. But apparently, we already know it's Donovan. Y'all are you're stupid. She's denying it's Donovan again. Well, simp Kate, I'm in tears. Oh, here you are. What's up, woman? I'm just looking at this dumb shit.
Hey,
Hey.
so yeah, and I'm just in the car right now, but I should be okay. I'm parked, just waiting for somebody. So,
Oh, okay. Let's see. The village idiot is Honey Boo Boo obsessed over me. What the fuck is?
so what's been all going on? Because like I wasn't feeling good all week. Jordan and I caught a really bad cold from the water park, so I haven't been
Oh,
around
okay.
much. I mean, I've seen screenshots here and there, but this is Donovan. It's got to be that Mike account, right? From what I'm
Right.
being told, that
Mm-hmm.
account that's making all those sorts of threats for Sharon.
Right. And she's been
JT,
supporting that guy forever. And yes, can you hear me? Uh,
JT,
apparently, she can't hear
JT.
me. Yeah, I'm here. I hear you. You can't hear me. She couldn't hear me, guys. He thinks I owe him something. He thinks he owns me. Bitch, think again, balding rotten potato. What the fuck? Well, I guess we should start with my page really as to where things started. If she wants to go over where things began. Hey, what's up, Bubbles? What's up? Let's see. Let me think of where it started at. let's see. I think there are several people who do this stuff very different reasons. Okay, why do some people feel someone is talking shit when they're okay? So what a sharing move. Oh, I think I started here. So impressive! Wow, a whole 4 months. That's where I started the shit at. Oh, there she is. She's back. Can you hear me?
Hey, is it working
Can
now?
you hear me now?
Can I can hear
I don't
you?
know.
Can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me? Okay, yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
We're good now.
Okay.
Okay, I could hear you before. You couldn't hear me.
Okay. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. No.
So here's
Hello?
where I started the shit at.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
you hear? Can you hear me? You
Yeah.
can't hear me again?
Yes. No, I fixed the problem. Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay, cool.
My headphones weren't
Okay.
working. I'm not. I'm in the car
Just,
waiting just outside for her, but hopefully it won't be too bad.
I think I made a comment here. I put so impressive. Wow, a whole 4 months. Your only friend and your longest friendship. Sharon is growing up, y'all. You know, and that's
Mm.
where it started at.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then she
Yeah.
made the
How
thing the
embarrassing. I was sent that video and I was sick as shit. And I laughed so hard I like couldn't even breathe. I was all congested. Like people in relationships don't even celebrate a 4 month anniversary. Like maybe in fucking grade school, but this bitch is making a video for their friendship
mm,
of 4 months. Like how embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I was embarrassed for
right,
both of them. Percy was probably like fringe city.
right. So Kara had made the we were talking about Kara and her video about the that Scottish guy, and I put my two
Right,
cents in. I put, why do you
right.
think that it is? Think it is that he would deny ever knowing you who you are, Sharon? Even if everything you said is true, why would it be a further in your cap to be engaged to a man who lives in a different continent? He has
Right.
never
Who
met
gets
you
engaged without ever even
or seen you.
meeting? Right.
Yeah, or had a real conversation with you. Why does it mean so much to have been engaged to someone who doesn't
Well,
know you and you don't know? Just
well, how
like
about this,
with
JC? Why? Let's say she really was engaged to him. How are you going to say yes to somebody's engagement that you've never met, but never mind, your kids haven't met? It just
right,
goes to show what a piece of shit, irresponsible mother human she is.
right. And I said, just like you with me, where you made it out like we were far more than we were. You act as if
Yep.
your relations with men are far and few between, and I suspect that is because they are. And then she goes, then she started replying to me at that point. So this is why JT is okay, cranky, blah 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 blah. Cream, or I guess one of these hookers that he paid gave him something. Well, here's all three. Wash, the cream, the tampons, blah 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 blah. Have fun, incel, whatever. Her same old dumb shit. I said, sure, avoid responding because you have zero response. I'm an incel, but you are jealous of all the women I had around me and in my life. Make that make sense. You project because I pointed out that you are, in fact, a femcel. You are so desperate for an ex that you will accuse men like myself and some out and out stranger from Scotland of whatever or wherever of being your ex. Pathetic. And so she goes,
Right.
"What hot women?" And nowhere in that statement did I say hot women, right? So I was like, and she's, "Oh, you mean Gina?" She brings up everything but answer the fucking original question, And she calls me a bitch made incel. Percy saw everything, of course, and that's her proof. Have fun with your STD. I don't owe you anything, Old Man River. You are the only one talking about looks. In real life, Gina actually looks better than you do. In somewhat, it's somewhat debatable. I admit. However, you are no prize to be talking about others. You just aren't an attractive woman,
No,
to be
she's
honest.
not.
What's worse than that is you're terrible in bed, no skills. What's worse than that, you're a
Put
person no one gets
shit.
to get along with or have anything in common with, right? So I mean, you know, and I talked about Natasha Cooper. I would always like. And then she goes, start feeling our application, especially you, JT, Miss Honey Boo Boo. She does this whole Honey Boo Boo thing. I go, and supposedly I'm butthurt, right? So she has this butthurt for him. Oh, where Susie disappeared. God damn it. Susie, you disappeared again. So then, hopefully Susie's listening. I don't know if she is or not, but fuck, she can play it back later. So then I go, what is it that I have to be butthurt about, Sweet Cheeks? You refuse to answer my question. They go, well, why would a guy from Scotland deny knowing you after a 2 year relationship? You know, you say she says it's a 2 year relationship, but this guy denies ever fucking knowing the bitch. That's fucking weird, guys. They go, number two, why do you deny the maintenance man? I would never contact you because she's accusing me of contacting her and shit, which is not true. That is desperate wishful thinking on your part. All you do is deflect away from the questions that point to the real truth that you don't want to answer. Uh, I mean, all she got to do is answer those two questions. Hey, what's up, Dark Angel? Hey, what's up, Kelly with a Y, Shan, Stevie Wonder in the house? Let's see. Anybody else? Franny Ann? Let's see. Let's see. Is there anybody I don't have a wrench to? No, everybody's got a wrench. Good. Okay. Franny Ann's in the house. We got Bubbles. We got Kelly with a Y. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? All right. So we'll go back to this. Where the hell is Susie? She has disappeared. She might be a little busy right now. I just don't have a whole lot of time, guys. I got to get off of here for long. So, and Susie's a little busy at the moment. And I just don't want to be, going on too late. You're still avoiding answering the question. What was asked, Sweet Cheeks? What's the matter? Can't handle two little questions? Answer honestly, because there are only two reasons someone would deny knowing you. It's because you're butt ugly, and he doesn't want to admit to knowing you, or two, he doesn't really know you. I would believe either option, and you keep insisting you know the guy from Scotland. So number one, you know, and she goes on and on to this big long fucking diatribe of bullshit, claiming that I'm obsessed. And then she goes into these questions that she has for me without answering my two questions, right? So I put still no answer, just deflection. Stop texting me behind the scenes, JT. Everyone knows the truth now. I don't know who's texting you, but it isn't me, bitch. That's what I basically said. Oh, there you are. What's up,
Sorry.
Susie?
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
no
back
problem.
home, so it should be fine.
So I
God
put,
damn.
I don't
Yeah.
know who's texting you, but it ain't me, bitch. That's what I told her. You couldn't pay me to text your ass, is what I was telling her, Susie.
Right.
You
Like
still there?
people were asking
Yeah.
me that. People were like, why the fuck is she saying that? Like JT's not texting her ass. I said, I don't know. Like, and then everyone's like, she must be that desperate for attention that she wants people to think that you're texting her behind the scenes. Like, dude, I don't know what it is, but this chick has lost her damn mind.
I don't know what her number is. I'm not really sure if, you know, the number I
Well,
have
and that was
under my
another
block.
thing. I swear she has
Hmm.
said that she's changed her number since you fucked and chucked her. Um,
Right.
I don't even have her phone number right anymore. And even if you
That's
did,
what I'm
why
thinking.
would
I
you
don't
be
have it.
texting her? You can't stand her. She abuses her kids. Why
Right.
would you text her?
There, exactly. There's nobody that I've had a falling out with or I've had a problem with or I've done any, Gina can't claim that I'm texting her. You know what I mean? There's nobody that I'm
Right,
texting. You've never
right,
claimed that I texted you and I bothered you like that. Nobody's ever made that claim about me. That's just not in my nature. That's not who I am. When we have a fallout
right,
out or whatever, I'm not texting. You know what I mean?
right.
It's never happened. It'll never happen. It's just not the way I am. I don't fucking sit there and harass you with texts and shit. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. Well, sorry, not sorry. I'm just not that way. I'm not gonna harass people like that. If that makes me a bad person or whatever, I am what I am. I'm not gonna harass you with that. You want to text me and you want to have a conversation, I'm totally open to a conversation. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody can text me. We can have a conversation. Open honest conversation. I'll do that with everybody but Sweet Cheeks.
Right.
I would, and probably not Gina either. I wouldn't do it with Gina either. There's certain people that I will not talk to ever again, and there's certain people. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I have an open. Yeah.
So I
So
don't
I
even
mean,
know exactly what's all been going on, JT, and that's kind of what I wanted to ask you because I haven't really been around much this week at all. And then like she's just been spurging out on you 20 million times on her community wall of hate. And it's like, wow, what kicked that up? Like, I mean, we all know
well,
she's obsessed with you. Of course, you had to bring up your Axe body spray again that you know she still like flicks her bean to, you
right.
know.
Well, the thing is that I sat there and I just asked these two questions because she was just denying, or she was claiming that this dude was her ex, like she did with me. Like she claimed that I was her ex, and it just isn't the case. I'm not your ex. We were never really like together like that. You
Right.
know what I mean? And
And
so,
don't you love her form of receipts? Oh, well, Percy saw the receipt, so then I'm telling the truth. Like, bitch, no, that's not how receipts work. Could you imagine if I was like, hey, Sharon's kid says that Sharon abuses her, and Sharon said, oh, you're lying, Susie, show the receipts. And then I said, oh, but I showed the receipts to Christina, so it's true, Sharon. Like, this bitch is so, like, out of
yeah.
her mind. It's not even like it's getting extremely concerning.
Well, and that's my point here. I said you make stuff up in order to deflect away from the nonsense she does. That's the thing that's the point. You know, she goes, you can hit something and call it your truth. You're a fucking moron. You will always be known as a village idiot because that's what you are. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, well, you said, and I quote, I have never been raped. Because I showed that video where she says, hey, I've never been raped. The truth like slipped out. You know what I mean? I've never been raped, thank God. That's what she said. you
Yes, she
know?
did. But now she's claiming that she was talking about her grandpa, which, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what original video that's from, but it's her video, so she should have the original, right? So why isn't she posting the full video to show that that's what it really is?
Right. Well, I
You
mean, and
know?
that's the thing too is that I've asked those two questions. She's deflected away from those two questions. Why is and the questions are why is that guy denying you? You know, is it that he's embarrassed from being and having anything to do with you, or is it the fact that y'all were never really together? It's one of the two. Because you could tell when somebody's, and that's something I talked about today, is you can tell when somebody's lying. Like you can't come out here in public, like there's no way that these people, because you pick up on so subtle, hints and cues that we just have this habit of doing when we're saying something. You know, hi everyone, chat mods and hosts. We are having a benefit to keep and help Tina D from the Angry Grandpa show from being homeless. Oh, okay. Miss T. Okay.
The what?
Thank you, sir. Uh, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Belt
and
buckle and shitloads of
I
keys.
saw I was sent a screenshot of Sharon's earlier, and I don't know if it was from today or yesterday. She said something. Oh, I'm a CIA survivor and I'm an activist, and nobody can take that away from me. Sharon, name one thing that you've done that an activist does, please. Please, please,
Yes,
please, Sharon,
that's
because
true too.
always say you're on social media because you're a fucking activist. Name one thing you've done that is something an activist does. because sleeping with a 15-year-old
Exactly.
child when you're 24 or however old you were, that's not an activist. That's a pedophile.
No. Mhm. Which doesn't make sense
So,
either. But I mean,
and whoever
but I
this
was
guy
saying that
is,
micro expressions.
okay,
Right.
sorry, go ahead. Well, and then this guy
Well, I
Mike
was
that
saying
is
like,
attacking you and doxing you for her, and then she wants to be like, "Oh, I have
right,
no part of it." Well, isn't he continuing to leave the comments on her channel? Like it's somebody obviously she know it's Donovan or it's somebody from her TI community, point blank period. Um so, but
right,
it's somebody that's doing that for her on her behalf. So, but
right.
she thinks that but, that's okay,
And
right?
what
The
am I
stuff that that channel's
and,
saying.
and what have I done that deserves that? I've asked
Right.
two questions, and I've sat there and I said, that she had like child porn on her shit. It was borderline child porn. She had a little boy with his pants down, wiping his
Oh,
ass,
yeah. I
and
saw that in a
it was a
screenshot.
Facebook
Yeah.
meme.
Yeah. She wants to
Hmm.
talk about me posting a meme with Bill Cosby when I didn't even know who was in the meme because I was outside at the water park smoking a cigarette and I just read the words. I couldn't see who was on there. And then, she's like trying to shame me because I posted, Bill Cosby in it, but yet she's posting pictures of a baby's ass. And she wants to give you
Yeah,
shit because you took a video at a water park of yourself and she turns that
right,
into something that it's not, but yet she can literally post a naked baby and that's okay. That's such an
right,
activist, Sharon. You're such a good activist.
right. Hmm. I mean,
Would you
it's
like somebody to
absolutely
post a
pathetic.
picture of your grandbaby like that on a meme, Sharon? You sick fuck.
No shit. That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking this bitch has a lot of nerve to post that shit after fucking talking all that shit for fucking ever now. Like who the fuck does that? And now Donovan wants to act like I've done something. What the fuck did
Right.
I do except for call her out for that bullshit?
Yeah, she's an idiot. And like
Yeah,
she
she is.
just spurges out. Like I've never seen somebody make so many posts on their social media in one day. Like she legit has no fucking life, man. Like,
Hmm.
like I understand making a post doesn't take that long. Like, if I'm like when I was at the water park and I smoked a cigarette, it, took me a few minutes to write a post. But like I'm writing 4 or 5 sentences at the most. This bitch writes novels. She goes and gets searches Google for memes and sayings and crops them and posts them and da 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 da. You know,
Oh
all
yeah.
fucking day and all night. I guess she was posting, I don't know, because again, I just have seen screenshots and messages come by, but like she was posting to like 1 a.m. or 3 a.m. either this morning or yesterday morning, and then was up again doing it like hours later. Like, dude,
Yeah.
go pay attention to your fucking kid.
Something. Then maybe she wouldn't be hungry all the time. I mean, damn. I mean, feed the
Right.
bitch. Jesus.
It's like, uh, she's off the chain. Like she gets bad around Christmas time, Sharon, but she gets bad in the summer too because the bitch can't afford to have air conditioning running in her house. So she's all crabby and sweaty and nasty.
Like she's still talking about it 26 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, well, look at how many posts that she's just made in the last, let's say, 2 hours. I bet you it's probably like 10.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Then it goes to
6. Okay. And
hours.
it goes, okay, so just
Oh yeah.
today. So let's say 7. Yeah, I mean,
Mm,
like, it's nuts, man.
8,
It's insanity.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah, well, Barb, I told you why
17,
that bitch said that.
18. So about 18 in a day or 19 in a day. I
That's
mean, she gets
nuts,
triggered
man.
so easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of her being triggered, did you see Kelly Minnie got her potato mug in the mail the other day and somebody else
No, I
received
did
theirs
not.
too? Yeah, it's on our
Where's it at?
community wall. It's on Kelly Minnie's community wall.
Oh,
So yeah, she already got it. So if
I
you
gotta
guys
look at it.
order it, you'll
Hold up.
get it pretty quickly. She just ordered hers, I think, on whenever the
Let's see.
store was created on Sunday.
Sweet. Let's see. Community wall. Let me
And
look.
I
Hold
was
on. Let me.
really disappointed. I thought my potato had blonde hair, but then I guess she made some post either on Sunday or Monday. I don't know. It was sent to me, screenshot, and it was like a post about me, and she put my potato on there. And it like I have orange hair, and I guess the hair is supposed to be in a bun. Like I got blonde hair that goes down to my ass, like I was like, this is my fucking potato? Like the fuck? So I don't know like who the three blonde potatoes are. I'm assuming one is Sarah, and there's two other ones. So dude, like it's kind of a guess. If you got to guess what your potato
Mm,
is because we're not sure.
yeah.
I like your potato because it has the Dr. Pepper on it, and then I like Christina's because it has the zombie part.
Where's my potato at? Where's the store at?
I can send you the link. It's on my
Yeah, send me the link.
community wall too. Yeah, it's on my community wall. But let me go grab it from the person's whose store it is. But yeah, she
Yeah, I
was
talked
triggered as
about
hell
her.
that day that store went up.
I talked about
So
that melted
now
ass several times.
that's
She likes to
funny.
fuck carrots. That's what the carrot queen means. She likes to fuck and hump carrots.
Yeah.
Ain't run out of yellow crayon yet. Oh damn, Susie's a redhead on there.
I guess, yeah, it's like an orange color hair with like looks like it's supposed to be a bun on the top of the head. But it's like, bitch, I have blonde hair. Like, my hair's not red in the slightest. Like, the fuck? She's
Damn it, where's
special.
my sheet at?
But
Damn,
yeah, whoever that account
they haven't
is
uploaded mine.
attacking you and others, that's going to really come back and bite her in the ass because it's obviously someone, and she can act stupid all she wants. Like, she doesn't know who it is and yada, yada, yada. She knows damn well who it is.
Yeah, she does. I'm trying to find me a. Damn, there's 3 potatoes, and that's it so far. Shit.
Well, there might be more. I'll have to message the person whose store it is and ask them to make some more. But
They got a
because
potato
you gotta get
mask.
them there.
I should get.
We all
God
need
damn
to
it!
get
If it
them
was
done.
mine, well, I'm gonna get a potato mask for work. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I got messages about how triggered she was about that. I'll just leave it at that. But you could probably read between the lines. That person on Messenger
Right.
that messages me. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Oh Lord.
I
There we
asked the
go.
person who created the store. I asked them if they could put like all our potatoes on one mug because I think that would be really cool to have us all on one.
Yeah, I would definitely get that one. Hell yeah. Get us all on one mug. Hell yeah. That would
Yeah,
be some funny shit. That would
yeah.
be awesome.
But
See, that's some
Barb, to
funny shit.
respond to your comment that you made earlier about Lauren saying that you guys were best friends, the reason why that bitch is saying that is because she tried kissing your ass to get close to JV Gunner. So in her mind, y'all were best friends because she saw that her way to be like, she tried to be to JB as to what you were to JB, Barb. And I guess like
Oh, I
I
gotta
got
stop
some
sharing.
messages from some people too that Lauren is getting some guy, and this guy is like known to just like completely harass people on the internet, and like nobody likes this guy, but of course Lauren does because she weaponizes him. And she like sat and talked about Feldman and the Wolf Pack and all this shit, and now the guy is like white knighting for Feldman and is like like Duke's talking about the Wolfpack on Twitter and shit when like nobody even talks about Feldman anymore. So I guess Lauren's just, bored, really bored with her life right now. I mean, you know, when you're
Right.
you don't you're getting evicted from your apartment and you're begging for money online so you don't get evicted from your apartment, yet you're going out and getting tattoos, hey, we all got our priorities, I guess. So,
No shit.
because, that's what people should do when they're begging for money on the internet. They should go get new tattoos because that totally makes sense, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
A fish stick. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Mhm.
Oh fuck. That's
Yeah,
nasty.
hold on. Let me look through the screenshots because there was some things I wanted to respond to. But of course, you just went live and didn't give me a chance. Hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
So
I
no,
didn't
it's
want
all
to be
right.
on too
I
late.
know you were on. I know I can't stay on here long either. Remember where is it? Media files and links.
Awesome.
Okay, let's see. I love how these people all say that you don't work, yet I have to fucking wait for you to get home from work. I'm ready to talk to you. Yeah, get it? You're not supposed to be working.
Right.
Mm,
Well, apparently they don't know nothing about it, so I don't know. Maybe Donovan will let them know.
yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, this is what one of the things she goes, I didn't send anyone after JT, and I didn't lie about anything either. Just because I sit up against you fools and won't tolerate your bullshit doesn't mean I'm not an activist or a survivor. Again, what do you do in your life that is an activist, Sharon? Please. Please.
Yes.
And this was
Please
about,
explain to
she was posting my comment when I said she didn't even smile showing her teeth on her own wedding day. She's been lying about the whole teeth situation for many, many years, which is a fact. And actually, I'd seen you did a video this morning or whenever it was, where I guess it was a video Fire did, where like Fire zoomed in on her teeth. I don't remember that video. But it was a damn good video and it proves that she's full of shit.
you. Yeah.
But another thing that proves it, like, look at her wedding photos. Look as photos as far as you can go on the internet and find her. She does not smile with her teeth showing. And that's because they have been missing for many, 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 many years. And she uses that stupid
Yeah.
Russell story to like get sympathy from people and to have people feel bad for her and yada, yada, yada. Like, why wouldn't she smile and show her teeth on her fucking wedding day? Why does she smile like she smiles now, trying to catfish people?
Yes.
Um,
Well, which is why I brought up like when people knowing that you lie. People like she's too stupid to realize that you have micro expressions. A lot of people and some people are just bad liars. Like she's too dumb to know that. And she's a terrible fucking liar. She's not smart enough
right.
to pull it off, but she loves to lie. You could tell it all the time. She gives off those micro expressions of, "Hey, I'm lying," and you can tell. And she just hasn't figured it out that people can tell when she lies. She's just so busy convincing people or trying to convince people of her lies, and nobody, even if they say they believe you, sweet cheeks, they don't. Do you know that that happens?
Right.
Like you could, I could say, oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, just to shut you the fuck up. But the thing is that I don't really believe you, and you act like you're shocked
Right.
about that. But
Mm.
we don't come on
And
here and regularly lie because we know that probably people are going to catch on to those micro expressions, in my voice, in the way I speak, in the way I do things. You're going to be able to tell that somebody is lying or that when they're telling the truth. People have been able to tell when I'm lying. They know. You just kind of
yeah.
know. You may not be able to put your finger on it. You may not be able to prove it, but you know when somebody's lying to
Yeah.
you most of the time.
And what is her thing now that she keeps talking about the dark web? Like she keeps saying shit about the
She talked.
dark web, and then like she said something about her kid being put on the dark web or something by us. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about?
She's talking about J-Rom, which has nothing to do with us. J-Rom has nothing to do with
What J
us or what.
But what
Um,
did J Ram do?
I believe I believe you talked about putting somebody's kids on a dark web one time,
Oh,
which isn't me,
okay.
which isn't
Well,
you.
again, that's it. Right. Yeah, let me see. You still there?
Yeah,
God damn it. Okay, you're there. Sorry. Oh, now I just freaking got kicked
yeah.
out. Damn it. I just finally got to the screenshots. Hold on. View media and links. Oh, it is so hot, man. Could you imagine not having AC right now? Like, I literally wouldn't be able to do it.
Right.
Uh,
No shit. I got my shit on full blast right now. I'm like, fuck that.
oh
It's fucking
my
hot as fuck.
God. She is really like calling me by my grooming name, CS name, slandering me a rapist. Hold on. You need to stop with your lying, saying you are making it out to be more than what it was. Dude, we had video calls for movie date night, dedicated songs to me, poetry, call me from work on your breaks, introduce me to your friends at work, called me your sweet Southern belle. We watched two different movies. One was called Final Girl. How about the times you would film yourself in the shower saying how much you missed me, how much you wanted to touch me, how you wish you were there with me, in bed cuddling and watching a movie together. Sharon, that is called getting played, sweetie. That doesn't mean he's in love
Oh
with
my
you or wanted
lord.
anything else. That means he sweet talked you to get into your house, to spy on you, get his dick wet, and then fucking left as fast as he fucking could. You're the one that's turning it into like this was some romance y'all were gonna have and run off and get fucking married. You got played, Sharon. That's what it was. And the fact that you just wrote that, like, I haven't seen all these screenshots yet. And of course, how you wanted me so badly to move to Texas to be with you. I showed all that proof, and you gave me a strike because you didn't want the truth out there. No, JT actually addressed that and was telling you that you should use your fucking Section 8 card to go live somewhere better for you and your girls, and you could live in a place like where he lived. He wasn't, none of the what
Exactly.
JT ever said was anything about moving in with you.
Like 99% of that of what she said is just not true. It's just a goddamn lie.
When
I couldn't even
when
tell you.
JT was
You can't
cuddling with
watch
me,
movies like that.
yeah, oh, I see. I haven't even seen this one either. When JT was cuddling with me on his couch, he told me that the night before he left Texas that he had a dream about me being a Baywatch babe. Like, wow, she is
Oh my
still
god.
fucking wow.
I don't even
Remember
remember saying that
this
ever.
old man potato? This was our first movie date night. This movie that you picked out
No,
was
I don't
stupid.
remember.
Just saying. And she's posting the movie poster. Oh my god. I guess it was
Mm,
some movie called Final Girl. She fucking remembers it. And like, wow, dude, she is like, who does that? How
wow.
embarrassing. Remember this, JT? Remember that? No, all JT remembers is fucking leaving your house as fast as he could, bitch.
No shit.
Stop
Jesus
texting me
Christ.
behind the scenes saying, oh, I like how you're bending over a little bit in the Baywatch picture. Because I ignore you behind the scenes. You always do this. Stop texting. Just stop. Yeah, post a receipt where JT's texted you in the last year, please. You can't have my sweet cherry pie. I thought you had balls and a dick. Now you got a sweet cherry pie? Which one is it, Sharon? Call me and
No
tell me that I
shit.
have
Make
an
up your mind.
amazing rack. Wow. She's really gaslighting herself up, huh? And then, of course, she has to say Gina's name, who hasn't been around in how long? Oh my
I know.
God. How embarrassing. And how you love
Ah,
me? Oh.
oh Lord. The woman
Um,
really needs to get the fuck over it.
how embarrassing. Like, she knows that we all know that you literally fucked and chucked her. And she's going to sit there and reminisce and act like you were in love with her. If you were in love with her and wanted her and whatever, then wouldn't you have stayed the whole weekend? Wouldn't you have hit that more than, that night and whatever else? Like, she's like, everybody knows you got played, Sharon, so stop trying to paint a different picture. Like, we all saw it. Oh my god, yeah, here's the fucking picture with that kid's butt. How disgusting. How disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like of all the people to talk for all this time, and then I pointed out in a video and I say, look at this, guys. This is what this bitch fucking put on her fucking community wall. And now somehow I'm the bad guy for that. This dude's fucking all over my nuts. You know, why don't you get all over her nuts? What the
Yeah.
fuck's wrong with you, dude?
Well, yeah, and somebody was going through like old Sharon groups that we put evidence in and shit the other day, and they messaged me telling me that there was like these voice notes that Sharon was sending me when she wanted me to go live after you fucked and chucked her, where she was crying and going on and on about you and this, that, and the other. I'm like, oh God, I go, I never even listened to them when she was sending them to me back then. So, um,
Right.
laughing my ass off. Ha ha ha. Yep, I know you're full of shit. I do have messages from you saying otherwise. I also have other exes that would highly disagree. Highly disagree with what? That you're ugly and you're nasty and you're not attractive? Sharon, you're not friends with any of your exes. All your exes hate you. You've all accused them of horrible things. You're acting like a butthurt, rejected little boy. Do you even hear yourself? I have all your messages about my chest, about how good I was. LOL. And you want to lie because you want the acceptance from felons, junkies, liars, child stalkers, and yeah, real impressive and classy. Yeah, I doubt you have messages of JT telling you how good you were, considering he left your house without even saying bye to you and barely talked to you
Right.
afterwards. But okay, post those, Sharon. Because when
No
I asked
shit.
you to post, when I asked you, Sharon, when you were asking me to, do a video for you on your behalf, because you were crying and so heartbroken, JT, and I said, okay, well, you're gonna have to send me some proof of JT saying he was in love with you and yada yada. And I said, because you want me to tell the girls that he did this to you, so I at least need one voice note. You did not send me one piece of evidence, Sharon, of JT saying any of that. Yeah, you sent me a picture of him in the shower, whatever, or him like, saying, "Hey, listen to this song." But again, that's just you getting played. You're the one that spread your legs after a guy trolled you for 2 years and then sweet talked you for 2 weeks, that you invited him in your house around your kids and spread your legs. That was you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. because
You
she's
couldn't
so
even
desperate
buy
for
the
male
right
attention.
condoms. She literally has it
Yeah.
recorded that you said, "Oh my God, you're so tight, I couldn't handle it. That's why you came so quickly the first time. Ha ha ha." Dude, the condom
What the
got
fuck is she
lost in
talking
your
about?
fucking. I don't know. I'm reading what she's writing. I haven't even read all these. Um, Again, here's another one
I
where she's
really don't have
talking
nothing to do
about
with that
Tina.
situation. I don't want to talk about a situation that I have nothing to do with and I don't know anything about, dude. Black Pablo, I have no idea what the fuck you're even talking about. I really don't, bro. You're going on about something I don't even know about. I have to look at the situation. I don't know. I haven't been able to be around long enough to really pay attention to what's going on with Jamie. I know he keeps losing his channels, and I'm like, what the fuck, guy? Stop losing your channels, god damn it. Yeah, but being in love with. Well, here's the thing, though. Like if Susie was getting off, like remember when Bobby Wolf would say, "Hey, I love you guys" or whatever before he get off,
Right.
of talking to
Yeah.
y'all on a voice call or whatever.
Right.
That's kind
Yep.
of the way I viewed it. You know what I mean? I
Right.
viewed it as a similar form or fashion. I didn't view it like the way she's viewing it. Okay, so
Right.
I tried to be nice and sweet to her, and I tried to be a decent person, and I thought that maybe she could do the same. And whenever I got there, that was not the case. She was just fucking wound up tight. It was everything was on red alert constantly. It was constantly high stress. It was constantly this thing about this different shit. With dealing with her, it was very very tough. And that's why I went to Shangy. If you remember, whenever I first got back, I went to him behind the scenes because some of the stuff that he was saying was correct. He was dead on with what he
Mm-hmm.
was saying. And
Yep.
despite the fact that me and Shangy did not like each other, I felt like, okay, well, he's the one who has the picture of what's really going on there the best at that time. And his perspective was correct
Right.
about it.
Yeah.
Despite being bitterly at each other's throats at the time, I went to him with
Mm-hmm.
it because he was just so dead on, you know. So, and that was
Yeah.
pretty quickly
Here
after I
she's.
had gotten home.
Yeah, and she thinks we're upset because Percy has seen these screenshots that show her and that guy James were really together and blah blah blah, and it just kills us because we haven't seen them. No, bitch, you just prove our point by only showing them to Percy. You just prove our point that you're full of shit. You never fucking have receipts. You're a compulsive liar. Because if you had receipts to clear your name, what difference does it matter if fucking Percy sees them? Like that doesn't make, but by saying that doesn't prove that you're telling the truth. It actually just shows that you're lying even more than we already think you're lying by saying, "Oh, Percy's seen them. That's all that needs to see them." No, you make yourself even look dumber. Like you do it. You're like Feldman, Sharon. Every time you open your mouth, you just do us favors.
Yeah, it really does. Oh, here's a good one on Kelly Minnie's wall right here. I mean, let's see. Look at that shit. Gilliam, you talk about racist people. Here we go.
What?
She
Hold
goes,
on, let
KKK
me.
is white power.
Yeah.
White power. Ha ha ha. She thinks that's funny. Yeah, that's a fucking great. And Gilliam's back in that. That's cool, y'all.
Well, yeah, and it's fucking Sharon backs GLM when fucking her own friends have said that she's just trolling the shit out of Sharon and fucking with her. And So, but hey, I guess when you have a common hatred for people, it doesn't matter, I guess, with some people. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's
Like Sharon
that's the kind of
attacks
shit.
Tammy and Jules, who are, the three of them, GLM, Jules, and Tammy, are tight as hell. But Sharon thinks like GLM's, sincerely cool with her and, not sitting there making a fool when, you know, I literally have it on recording that, whatever. I don't, it's just ridiculous. Like, you think
It
GLM,
is.
does she really think GLM's cool with her, what she's done to Jules in the past and what she's done to Tammy recently? I don't think so. Uh, okay, these are old. Who the fuck is this? Oh, I guess Johnny got a potato.
That's me. Never raped.
And
So,
what?
and I'm very happy and lucky I was not raped. I've had rape jokes against me. Never raped. So, and I'm very
Never raped.
happy and lucky I was not raped.
Wait,
Rape jokes against me. Never raped. So, and I'm very happy and lucky I was not raped. I've had a rape joke
she's not
See?
talking about her
So she
grandpa
was never
there.
no.
against me. Never raped. So, and I'm very happy and lucky I was not raped. I've had rape jokes against me. Never raped. So, and I'm very happy and lucky I was not raped.
She had rape jokes against me. Never raped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
It's
Sharon, another week went by and I wasn't served any court papers. I thought you were taking care of me legally and all that again. What's taking so long, Sharon? You keep teasing me with the fucking good times, Sharon. Another week's gone by. Once again, nothing. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through all these fucking screenshots because I haven't read any of them all week. Um.
well. Let me tell you something that's
Oh,
even
here
more
she
concerning
says.
about her claiming, and more damning than her claiming her
Sorry,
grandfather
hold on. Let me read.
raped her.
Well, and isn't if somebody like I don't know, wouldn't that still be considered like rape what her grandfather did if he sexually assaulted her?
Well,
I mean,
how about the child? How about the
so
child?
hold on.
How about that child that she had sex with? How about that? She
Right,
said he raped her.
right. Okay, so here's a screenshot of a post she made. She said, "Rotten potato is not another word for the R word. I'm not going to say it. And I'm not trying to offend anybody by saying that R word. Just clarifying, I was not calling anyone that. I was not mocking anyone of a disability either. Man, you guys are really reaching. Really? Because you make fun of fucking Christina for her disability. You claim that JT has a disability and with his back. You've come after me for fucking shit that I've gone through because of my disability. So you absolutely do attack people with disabilities, Sharon. 1,000,000% fucking percent. So you're fucking lying again.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah. So I just
Hmm.
proved that Susie wants what I have. LOL freaking psycho. So talentless and unoriginal. Sucks to be you, huh, chick? What do you have that I want, Sharon? What could you possibly have in your life that I want? I don't want two kids that hate me. I don't want two kids that say, fucking tell the world that, I abuse them. I don't fucking want to
No.
live in some fucking dump with mold and roaches and can't even afford air conditioning. I like to have vehicles. I like to have money. I have family that loves me. I have friends that love me. What do you fucking have? Oh, your fucking stupid artwork? I didn't fucking create that store. I don't wouldn't know how to create a store if fucking someone paid me to, Sharon. So I just fucking
Hey,
promoted it,
bracket game.
and you took the whole potato thing from Jamie's corner, and then you tried to fucking do your little drawings or whatever the fuck to try to insult us or do whatever the fuck your purpose was with that, and we fucking turned it into something else. So, and you know why we did that? It triggered the shit out of you, Sharon. That was the main reason why we did
Exactly.
that. Because we knew it would trigger the shit out of you. And it did. And I know for a fact
Yep.
it did. But yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
still waiting for you to come after me, Sharon, for the slander. I really want to get in front of a court and I want them to see the stuff your kids have said about you. So can you please hurry up on that?
Goddamn. No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Your grandson, anybody could have done better, than what she does. I mean, it's just funny because it's just made by an idiot.
Yeah. And then again, because Dreamboat Annie went and fucking confronted her because Sharon made her a potato, and fucking Dreamboat Annie goes on her channel and says, "Hey, I love my potato, but I have one brown eye, one blue eye. Can you fix it? And you should put that on merch. I would love a mug." That gets turned into Susie Center. You're over here because of Susie. It's like these fucking people. It's like, bitch, no, I had nothing to do with her saying that. Yeah, I told Dreamboat Annie, yeah, Annie, go to Sharon's channel, tell her to fucking fix your eyes on that fucking potato. Like, give me a break, you psycho.
Mhm. And she's talking about the way Kelly looks. Kelly's cute. What are you talking about, sweet cheeks? I bet you Kelly doesn't, have a fucking melted ass like you do, sweet cheeks. I mean, goddamn. Can you bounce it out
Oh,
quarter off your ass, Kelly? I bet you can.
thanks. You
Let's
just
find
reminded
out.
me of something else. That was something. So, like, sometime last week, I think it was, she made some post and it said something like, "Oh, yeah, Susie, we know the real reason why you and Kelly are meeting up in Vegas all the time. You're scissor sisters." And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I have a female friend that makes us scissor sisters. Like, I've met Kelly 3 times in real life, but let's say I have met her every month for the last 2 years. That means, like, she turns everything into, I guess, because she doesn't ever get sex, she turns everything into, like, such sexual shit. It's fucking weird, dude. Like, she must
Well,
not
I got a.
have, like, she doesn't have any real female friends in life. So, like, dude, it
Oh,
was
I'm
just
sure.
weird.
I got a quarter. We can find out if that quarter is going to bounce, Kelly. Let's find out.
Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck is this fucking crazy bitch talking about all the time? She talks about everybody else, and she just no fucking prize. Let me tell you, like she got a big head for real.
Mm-hmm.
No, she
Our kids, my kids don't, call me fat and call me a fat ass or anything like that. So,
right.
you know. Mm, mm, mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm, mm. Sorry, I'm still flipping
I'm
through
sh-
all these screenshots.
I'm sure Sarah's met her face to face, right? That's the only one I can think
Who?
of.
Sharon? Sharon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I got a quarter. I can find out whose asses this shit bounces off of. Come on, let's line y'all up. I mean, goddamn. I mean, sure, just get over it. You know, you keep talking about all these other ladies, and I'm just telling you, like, you see Sharon in real life, it's not like what she's ever shown. You can't really see it. You see like this big fucking head that she has, and it's you could lay in a fucking jumbo jet on that motherfucker. I shit you not. And it's got like no eyebrows on
Yeah.
that big head, but they're drawing on, and the eyebrows go on forever. Like there are some long ass
And
fucking
she has
eyebrows.
the audacity. And she has the audacity to talk about other people's eyebrows and other people's teeth. Like that's what's so like mind blowing to me. And I try to like somehow rationalize it, and you just can't. You can't, like it's just such insanity. How do you sit there and talk
Right,
about other people's eyebrows when she literally doesn't have any eyebrows? There's like literal like stencil kits, all like eyebrow stamps now, all sorts of stuff that she could do to make it look like she has somewhat normal eyebrows, but she still just takes a fucking marker, like or whatever, like gel eyeliner, whatever the fuck she does, and it looks absolutely fucking ridiculous. And then like what?
right. Hmm. Well, I didn't eat food out of her house either. I didn't eat a fucking not one meal out of her house. But like on this video here, like this is a micro expression what that tells me that
I've had
she
rape jokes
knows.
against me, never raped. So, and I'm very happy and lucky I was not raped.
See, like that's a micro expression where the truth slips out. She knows the truth, right? And
Yeah.
whenever she's having a conversation with somebody, that little truth slips out at a certain point, and all the lies go
Yeah.
away.
And
Well,
she says before that people were making rape jokes at her, and she claims that people said her daughter were the rape babies, which I never saw that, but Sharon says that people said that all the time. So right there, that's what she was talking about. People were making rape jokes about me, and I've never been raped. It had nothing to do with her fucking grandfather. She's so full of shit. And she thinks we're dumb as her, I guess.
right, but this
Did
rape
I get kicked off?
thing
Okay.
came out of nowhere. No, you're here. But this rape thing popped up out of nowhere,
Okay.
and at a certain point, because she had to explain why she had sex with a child, and then all of a sudden, this rape thing came up, which makes no sense. You still there?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Red
Yeah, I'm
Door
here.
Woman?
I'm trying to look for something real quick. Trying to find something real quick.
But when you have these micro expressions regularly, like if you've been raped or traumatized, that's not something that you ever forget, not even for a second like that. Like she didn't forget that she had been raped. There was a part of her that fucking knew, that she had been not been raped. And that part fucking popped out
Yeah.
and told the
Mm-hmm.
truth.
Right. So now she's accusing that Slack account that's saying all those horrible shit to you, and said they're gonna send CPS to your house. Now she's accusing it, saying that her guess is either Sarah or Fire. Is she that fucking stupid? Why the fuck would Sarah do that to you?
Right.
Number one. And number two, it's not fucking Fire either. Why the fuck would Fire white knight for her dumbass? you know. But
Right.
uh, did I miss something? Also, did Fire ever upload that video of the proof showing that account that messaged Sharon was Shangy? Because my money on is that it was actually Sharon herself messaging her. Because Fire said she did see
Right.
the messaging, so that just tells me it was Sharon to begin with. Oh shit!
And Sharon, here's a big part of the
Here, Chico.
problem of why you're a terrible liar, why you'll never get away with lying to people like you do. And just to give people an idea of how difficult it is and how rare it would be for someone to be able to get away with just out and out lying to somebody. Like why people would know at some point that you're
Two
lying.
brains, two hemispheres, each doing half
Yeah.
the work of being you. Half your vision goes to each and half your movement
Mhm.
directed by each. Right controls left and left controls right. Your two brains coordinate through a wire of nerves, but this wire can be cut and was, for a time, used as an epilepsy treatment. After the cut, people seemed the same, though their brain was split in twain. Except some post-split patients describe
Can
that
you pause real quick,
pointing
JT?
out
Sorry,
with right hand, left
Sure.
I gotta
Yeah.
jump off of here. I have to call my hubs.
Okay.
But if you're
All
still
right.
alive, I'll come into the chat. Sorry,
I probably won't be, but
I'll be back.
I'm just kind of
Okay,
showing
if you're
people why.
right, yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good. Yeah, keep showing it for sure. All right, I'll be back
Yeah.
if you're still alive.
Okay.
All right, bye. Bye.
Yeah.
might come along to disagree. Actually, left hand might quite often disagree, which these split brain patients found frustrating. What's happening? To investigate, remember, right brain sees and controls one half while left brain controls and sees the other. But only left brain can speak. Hello. Because that's where the speech center is located.
So only one half of your brain can speak, not the other half. You got two independent halves of your brain. So you got like two people wrapped up into one. So you got a part of you that doesn't speak, but sends across ideas back and forth. It's very complicated.
Right brain without this is mute. In normal brains, this doesn't matter because each half communicates across the wire with the other. But split brains can't, and thus you can show just the right brain a word, ask the person, "What did you see?" and you'll hear nothing. Because left speaking brain saw nothing. Meanwhile, right brain will use its hand to pick the object out of a pile hidden from left brain. This is deeply creepy. Ask, "Why are you holding the object?" and speaking left brain will make up a plausible sounding but totally wrong reason. I always wanted to learn how to solve one of these. Left brain isn't lying, it's just doing what brains do, creating a story that explains its past actions to its current self. A behavior which does rather cast doubt onto the notion of free will, but that's the story for another time. Creating reasons for why it does things is just something left brains do. It happens in normal, healthy humans all the time, and if you think about it closely, you know you've done this. Back to experiments. Give right brain an object, ask the person, "What's in your hand?" and they won't be able to say. I'm not holding anything. And when asked to draw, a split brain can draw two separate objects simultaneously with each hand in a way unsplit brains find challenging. These experiments on split brain patients are deeply unsettling because they really point in the direction of a mute, separate intelligence, something living in the skull. You can even ask questions of a split brain and get disagreement on the answer. So if your brain is split, who is the you in this situation? From the outside, it's tempting to think of the part of the brain that's speaking as the person, but something is hearing and answering questions. And though right brain can't speak, it does understand faces, which left brain can't. If this is you, you don't know who your friends and family are in a crowd. This act of cutting exposes two minds in one head, and the talking mind doesn't know there's someone else in the house. The left brain can describe the situation it's in, but nonetheless will constantly be surprised by right brain's actions and explain them away. There's a question to be asked here. Why, after separation, does right brain not totally freak out, but instead plays along helpfully, answering questions and listening to left brain's dumb stories about what's happening? It's the best pony? I don't know. Speculation time. But one answer is the cutting doesn't make right brain a separate intelligence, consciousness, person, but rather it has always been. In normal people, perhaps right brain grows up as a companion without a choice, feeling at first somewhat equal partners, but then as speech develops that it can't participate in, that increasingly becomes the central point of life, it resigns to mutely coordinate with left brain. At this moment in your normal head, there are two of you watching this video. One having a mind equals blown moment, and the other mentally rolling its eye at the obviousness of it all. In split brains, right doesn't freak out because not a whole lot has really changed. You might not agree and may be arguing right now why it can't be possible. Exactly as we would expect talking left brain to do. Speculation aside, split brain patients show at the very least that in the mind there is a separate something that can hear and understand and respond given the right circumstances. Your brain isn't entirely yours. Who is you? You is too. But we can go deeper. You are many.
The pile of meat that is your body is made up of trillions of tiny individuals that have a life of their own. So, at which point...
So anyway, so if you have an injury, like there are people who have injuries to their brain and it's split in two, and whenever they have this kind of injury, and they might even be born that way, and you got a bunch of different stuff going on. If you ever run across somebody like this, and I have, it is creepy. It's weird. But whenever you're talking about you've got to lie, well, basically you got to have two people, both the people that you are born kind of as and are being, got to be able to independently agree with what's going on. And sometimes when you have I'm still putting that together, Susie. Oh, what are y'all talking about? 6 years, Dean Christine. Where's my 5-year friendship anniversary? Oh, gotcha. My brother's timeshare. Cool. Awesome. But absolutely. But I mean, you got a lot of like moving cogs there whenever you try to tell a lie. And the problem is that you start giving away micro expressions because one side of your brain is trying to give it away that you're lying. The right side, what the other side of the brain is lying to people, you know, because it really wants people to know what it's doing. You know what I mean? It's like this guy's an asshole, or something. So there's a lot of things going on in the brain. And so there's a lot of things going on with a person, and there's a lot of things, and you just can't get away with lying out here or anywhere else. People catch on to that shit. You just can't do it. You can't walk around in your life and constantly lie like this fucking woman does. And she thinks that she is just so fucking smart she can get away with it or something. I don't know why she thinks that. I have no idea. I've never seen somebody like Sharon that lied so fucking much like that and thinks that everybody buys their bullshit. Because most people realize, most of these real bad liars realize that you catch on to it at a certain point. They're smart enough to realize. And for some reason, she isn't. But anyways, guys, y'all have a good night. I'm going to pop off of here and do my thing. Yeah, oh, it's terrible. She did a fucking anniversary, a 4-month anniversary for her friends because she doesn't keep friends very long. Obviously, the part of her brain that speaks is a real asshole. And the other part of her brain fucking realizes that this part of her brain is a fucking asshole. And she gives herself away for fucking lying all the time. That's the explanation. That's what's going on with her. That's what goes on with a lot of liars. But good night, everyone. Y'all be good. Peace out, guys.